morning, guys. Let's start our session. So, yesterday we have just discussed about the Linux commands introduction. So, how we are launching the putty. I hope you people have been installed the Linux. That means launching your EC2 instance, and also you have installed the putty software and you have connected to it. So now let me log into your AWS. Record. Let me start this instance. Abita and Jyoti, I hope you people have been created the AWS Prettier account and you have launched the EC2 instance. Okay. Right. Now, let me get connected to this machine. Open this putty. Due to continuous raining, my colony, it is blocked, guys. So I couldn't able to become outside. That is why I'm taking online session today. Continuous, because still it is raining now. So tomorrow I'll come offline. So yesterday I have shown you that how we are going to be working with the Linux commands introduction. I've showed you, right? So here I've created the classroom directory. Get into this, right? The file I have created to display this file, cat space file. So yesterday I have created only one directory and file I've created. To creating the empty files, okay, empty files if you want to create, now here you are going to be using touch command. Okay, I have mentioned everything in this one here, guys. Need not be worried about this one. Okay, so here I have mentioned everything. Just observe what I'm doing. Touch command, which is going to be creating the empty file. Suppose now, if I'm creating this number of files here, okay, to see the files here, to see the files with the file permissions, ls space hyphen l. Now see guys here, ls space hyphen l permissions here. If you can see, these are your files we have created, m1, m2, m3, m4, m5. These are your empty files. Clear guys? These are your empty files. So it is not having any content. But here we have added some content for the data one. That is why it is showing you the 140 bytes. And this is your user and this is your group, primary group. Now here, if I want to create the files here, let's see this one here, data one, and how I am going to be creating the file, cat then file one here. So here, if you want to add anything, yes, you can do this. Working environments in development. Development, build environment, testing environment, Okay, and QA environment, testing, sorry, testing is done. Load balancing environment, UAT, release, staging, and production environment, and maintenance. To save the file, Control D. Now see guys here, list of files with the permission file 1, it is having 150 bytes. Like this one here, we are going to be creating the files, and you can able to, if you want to display that content of that file, you can give cat space file name. So this one is this. Okay, this is how we are going to be creating the file. Yesterday I was asked you to be creating the 5 directories, and each directory you have some files into it, 5 files into it, and I hope you have practiced that one. Tomorrow I'll come and I'll check it out here, guys. Okay, make sure if you are not done, complete that task which I was given to you, complete that one today. The next one, echo command here, guys. Echo command which is used to print anything. Suppose now here if I'm using, like this, it is printing that, correct? Suppose now here if I'm using, without giving the codes, if I'm using, it will be print. Without codes also it will print. And here numbers also it will be print. Like this one, echo command which is used to print anything. Next, here we are using echo command is done. I've shown you, right? Uname. So what is uname here, guys? That means if any command, if you want to know more about that particular command, if you want to know, you can use this one here, guys. So here, if you can check it out here, you can check it out here in this one. Manual command. That's uname. It is going to be print your system information. It is going to be give the system information. See, whenever you are purchasing any devices, suppose now you purchase the mobile or you purchase any electrical device. So along with that electrical device, we are receiving one manual. In that manual, it is going to be displaying that, in that manual, it is going to be giving the information that how to use that electronic device and what are the different options are that, right? Likewise, in Linux also, for all the lots of commands are there. In that one, how we are going to be using those commands and what are the different options are there in that. So these are all the things if you want to know, you are going to be press here manual. Any command if you want to know, you just prefix that command with man. Man means manual. So here, if you can see this one, you'll be getting this option. It is printing the system information, and these are the different options are there. It is going to be giving you, see here, this information. Okay, it is going to be giving this information here is. For example, in this one, if you want to get back to your console, press Q. See guys here, press H for help, Q for to quit. New name hyphen A. It is printing all the information. See guys here options, print all information hyphen yes. Either you can give like this one or you can give like this. So print hyphen yes. Sorry, uname hyphen s Linux. Okay, uname hyphen kernel name. it is also given the same. Either this or this one you can give it. So node name it is going to be displayed. Uname -n. Okay, this is my node name, IP address of my machine. -r, kernel release version. Uname -r. Next one, uname -v. Okay, like this one, you can use any such kind of a thing information if you want to go. You can give these information there. You will be getting that information. Next one, host name. Host name is nothing but your among the networks of your machine. Among the networks, you are having a lot of machines in your lab. We are having a lot of machines are there, right? Suppose now there are some 20 systems or 30 systems or 50 systems are there. Among these 50 systems, every system is having the unique IP address. ప్రతిదానికి కూడా మనకి యూనిక్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. యూనిక్లీ ఐడెంటిఫైడ్. అలాంటి మెషిన్ కావాలి అంటప్పుడు సో here if you can see this one host name, it is uniquely identified like your mobile numbers. No two persons will be having the same mobile numbers, right? You are having, suppose Jyoti is having the different mobile number, Abhita is having the different mobile number, and Navin is having the different mobile numbers. So when they are having the different mobile, how they are going to be get this one? Because any mobile number from their network, from the network, it will be uniquely generating that mobile number and assigning to that, right? Likewise, here also among the networks, every mobile, every laptop or the desktop or the servers, they are having the different mobile numbers, sorry, different IP addresses. See, this is your IP address, uniquely identified. For that one, we are going to be using host name. If you want to change this host name, yes, you can do that one. How to change this host name? Here I have given the classroom. Now it is changed to this. Now if I am using host name, it is going to be giving classroom only. Likewise, if you want to give any such kind of numbers, such kind of names, if you want to give it, even you can give it your name also, guys. The next one, here we have to see the list of users. Now, to see the list of users which are available in the Linux, cat etc password. See guys, these are all the list of users. Okay, these are all the list of users are there, guys. So here if you can see, these are all already registered users. You might be thinking that, sir, my Linux launch is in users create default users. These are your default users. The further classes, I'm going to explain you that how we are going to be creating the users. Here, if you can check it out, these are all system users. That is why it is clearly mentioning that you are not allowed to be logged in. Yes, bin, no login. That means you are not allowed to be logged in. Only if you are having the shell bin and bash, then only you can able to be logged in. See, for the root user, you can logged in. And for the EC2 user also, bin and bash is there, you can log in. See guys, who am I? Root user. Okay, root user. The next one, if you can check it out here, cat etc password. I was showing you, right? These are your list of users. Now, this is looks clumsy. Now, if you want to clear the screen, now here, if you want to see this head command, etc password, the first 10 rows it will be displayed. Okay. If you want to reduce these numbers also, this head first 5 rows only if you want to see. First 5 rows it will display. Next, head command we can use for the group information. etc group. First 10 rows it will be displayed. To see the list of groups, cat etc group. Many groups are there in this one, which is scrolling over the page. If you want to see the first 10 rows, you can use the head command. If you want to restrict this one, if you want to see the first 5 rows or first 4 rows only, you can set it up. Likewise, you can also use the tail group also. Tail etc group. Last 10 rows it will be displayed. Here also you can restrict how many if you want to see last 6 rows if you want to see. Yes, you can do that. You can use these commands also, guys. The next one here, the date command. Okay, today is Wednesday 2nd and 11:53 now. Okay, what are the different options are there in this one? What I said, manual date command. Now see guys, here it is going to be giving these options here. These are the different options are available. Percentile small a, first 3 letters of the weekday name it will be displayed. Percentile capital A, complete weekday it will be displayed. Complete Sunday it will be displayed. Small b, first 3 letters of the month. Capital B, complete month name. Small c, and it will be displayed the date and time. Capital C, century it will be displayed. Omitting like the 2025 means it will be omitting the last 2 digits. Percentile small d, day of the month. Percentile capital D, month, date and year. Percentile capital F, year, month and date. Like this one, we have a different options it will be displayed. Percentile capital H, it will be displayed here 0 to 23 hours. Percentile capital I, hour it will be displayed. Percentile J, day of the year it will be displayed. Okay, like this one, it will be displaying this one. So press Q. Now here date, concatenating operator, percentile small a c, capital A, small b, capital B, small c, capital C. Clear? Small c, capital C, date. And next one, small d, today is 2nd, capital D, month, date and year. Okay, day, capital F, year, month and date. Okay, percentile H, because it is giving the hour. Percentile I, hour only, right? Next, percentile J, sorry, small j. Today we are on the 183rd day. Okay, out of 365 days we are in the 183rd day. Yes, like this one you can use the different options also to do this. Next one, cal command. Calendar command. Here we can use this one, calendar, like your one, that means today is the 2nd here. That means whenever the current date it will be padded like this one here, guys, right? Wednesday. Okay, if you want to know the other options in the calendar command here, you can use this. Display the calendar. Here if you can see -1, or either you can give it in numbers or you can give it in words. -1, display single month output. -3, display 3 months output. -n, how many months you want to display. 3 months output means previous month, current month, next month output. And -s, span, display month spanning the date. -s, Sunday as the first day of the week. -m, Monday as the first day of the week. -j, Julian, display Julian dates here. Days 1 based. -y, display calendar for the whole year. Capital Y, display a calendar for the next 12 months here, right? So let's see this one here, calendar. Suppose now calendar -m. Now see, Earlier it is by default it is Sunday, but if I'm using -m, it starts from Monday. Calendar -3. Previous month, the current month, next month, the calendar. Clear? Calendar -J. Today we are on the 183rd day. Calendar -N. Now next 4 months calendar I want to display. See, July, August, September, and October. Calendar capital Y, total small y, total year calendar it will be displayed. But when you are using calendar capital Y, next 12 months calendar it will be displayed. See, next 12 months calendar it is displaying. The next one, this is how you are going to be using this calendar command and all this. Next one, here you can use copy command and move command. I'll show you guys. So here, syntax is copy source file. Okay. Next one, destination part of the destination directory where you are going to be copied. Okay. So here, how I'm going to show you this one is, I'll be getting CD means change directory. I'm getting into the home directory, right? So here in the classroom, I have these files are there. Now I'll be opening new here. That means new terminal. This is another another same terminal, but another tab I have opened, duplicate tab. Now under this EC2-user, I'm going to be creating the new directory, temp directory here. Guys. Getting into this temp directory. Okay, getting into this temp directory here. Now to see the path here, now this is the path. Where the temp directory is there. So under the home directory, EC2-user temp directory. Now here, copy which file I'm going to be copy this one, copy data1 source file, and what I said, path of the destination directory. That means here the path. How you are going to be getting the path? PWD. Okay, this one. This is how we are going to be using this one here. So you can check it out. Example like this. Now you can check it out. The file has been copied or not. That means from here, data1 should be copied into this temp directory. Correct? Data1 is directory is copied. Like this one, you're going to be creating the copy the files. And next one here to rename the file. So next one is the move command. Okay, move command. So here, this is also same. Move command, which is used to rename the file, and also used to cut and paste. Okay, for two purpose we are using. So syntax here, copy source file, destination directory. Okay, now come back to this here. Here I'm renaming this file. Suppose now the file one is there. I'm renaming move file name and renaming to new file or data2. Now see, earlier it was file one, now it is changed to file two. Like this one you can do. The next one, cut and paste. Okay, suppose now here, if I am using the grep command here, guys, I'm creating the grep command means global regular expression print. Suppose now if I am creating the file here, so cat linux info. Now you can copy some content from the net. What is Linux? You can copy some content and here just right click, it will be pasted. Now to save the file, Control D, D for Delhi. Right. Now we can check it out here, guys. The file is created. Now I'm going to be use the move command for the other purpose, cut and paste. So I'm going to be cut this file, move Linux info file into classroom directory. So Linux info file, where I need to be pasted, PW classroom. So I need to know the path of this directory. How to know that? PWD. In this PWD, this is the path of this directory. Copy this path. ఈ డైరెక్టరీని కాపీ చేయాలంటే నాకు దానికి పాత్ తెలియాలి కదా, అందుకని ఈ కాపీ చేసి copy this path, paste it. Now see, data1, home classroom. Now see guys here, ఇంతకుముందు మనకి లైనక్స్ ఇన్ఫో ఉంది, బట్ ఇప్పుడు లేదు. ఎందుకంటే మూవ్ కమాండ్ విచ్ ఇస్ యూస్ టు కట్ అండ్ పేస్ట్. ఇక్కడ కట్ చేసి ఇక్కడ పేస్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ మన క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో వస్తుంది. సి లైనక్స్ ఇన్ఫో. Correct. This is how we are going to be using. The next one is cat linux info. Now we are using the grep command. Grep command means it is works like a search command. Global regular expression print. Okay. Global regular expression print. How we are going to use this one? Cat, sorry, grep. Now here I'm going to be searching this Linux keyword. Linux. From which file I'm going to be searching, you have to be give the file. See, wherever it come across, it is highlighting with the color. Correct? If suppose, if just I'm changing a letter, capital L to small l, it won't search because it is case sensitive. And exactly that word has to be, even though the spelling is correct, but here it is not matches with this use case. So in that case, if you want to change this one, hyphen I. See guys, here hyphen I. Here we got this. grep hyphen I. Got it, guys? That means hyphen E means ignoring the use case. Whether it is capital or small case, it will be highlighting with that color. Clear, guys? That is how it works. The next one, here we are using this. See, I have mentioned everything in this one to remove the file, to remove remove or delete. RMDIR command removes any empty directories here, but cannot delete a directory if the file is present in it. See, if, for example, temporary directory which is having data1 file is there. Now, if you want to see the hidden files, ls space hyphen LA. Now, see, guys, single dot, double dot. Whenever we are creating the directory, to see the hidden files of the hidden directories here, we are having this single dot, double dot. Directories appear in blue color. Now see PWD, the current path. CD, single dot means current directory path, current directory. If it is double dot is there, so it is moving from temporary directory to the EC2-user. See, it is going to the EC2-user. That means it is moving to the previous directory. If you want to remove this directory here, rm dir temp, it won't delete. Directory is not empty. Okay, here fail to remove here temporary directory is not empty in this one. So in this directory which is not empty here, what is this directory which is not empty? That means it is consisting of this file. The file on the garbage. If you if you want to delete the directory, if it is empty here, okay, here we are having only one file, we can remove this. But in the real time, if that directory which is consisting of multiple files are there, for example, here, this is your temp directory, let us assume. Here we are having the multiple files are there. Suppose now, here we are having 100 files are there. If you want to delete this directory, I need to delete all these files one by one. How much time it is taking? It is taking a lot of time. It is taking a lot of time. So in that case, even though the files are there in this directory, I would like to delete complete directory. Yes. In that case, we are using rm command space hyphen rf. Hyphen r representing recursively, f representing forcibly. So which directory I'm removing? Temp. Now see, temporary directory is deleted. Even though the files are there in it, it is going to be deleting it. But this command is very dangerous here, guys, because only for the system administrator or the server administrator only can do this one. It is disabled for the users. Suppose now we are all working. Suppose my system is a Linux server and you people have been connected to this Linux server. You are working on the project. Suppose now, if you want to delete any directory for you, this rm command is disabled to you. For users, it is disabled. Suppose now Jyoti wants to delete some directories, okay, which is unnecessarily occupying the space in his session. In that case, she is going to be sending a message to the or sending a mail to the server admin and says that, sir, unnecessarily it is occupying the space in my session. So I want to delete those temporary directories, which is no more useful to my current project. After receiving that mail, then the server admin will be getting connected to that machine and he is going to be removing that temporary directory and other unnecessary directories which are occupied in Jyoti system. So then he's going to be use this rm command. For that purpose, they are going to be using this one. Is clear? For such kind of a purpose, we are going to be deleting those directories here, guys. If you want to delete the complete directory here, this one, we are going to be using rm command here, guys. Okay, this is how you are going to be using. Next. Now here I have given all these things, guys. Here, if you want to see the file command, determines the file type here. It's file etc password ASCII text file. Suppose now here we have file data1. Okay, ASCII text it is. So here you can provide the one more information on this one, or more information about this file in argument of the file. So you can use this one here. Suppose any number of files you can able to be used. Suppose here etc password ASCII text group ASCII text, and start command, which is going to be giving you more detailed information about your file. Suppose now, as you know that when ls space -l, it is giving this information. But when you are giving the stat information here, okay, stat and give any file name. Suppose now here if I'm giving the data1, it is giving more detailed information. See, for that particular file, it is giving that file here when it has been created, when it has been accessed, all these information it is provided. Okay, modified change when it has been accessed. Okay, when we have created this one here, yesterday. Okay, when this file has been created and all these things, it is doing this one. Cat command, these are all the things we have seen. WC, word count. How many words are there in it? Count the lines, words, and letters of the input given file. Suppose now here, if I'm using cat linux in, now see guys, sorry, this is that, and here I'm going to be using WC linux info. Now see, that means 7 lines are there, 119 words are there, 759 letters are there. Okay, 7 lines, 119 letters, 119 words, 759 letters are there. Grep command I was already shown you. Nano command, editors. Alias command. Alias command is another name of the command. If no argument is given, it shows the current aliases here. Suppose now, if you can see, always you are going to be giving the clear command like this one. So you don't want to type complete clear command here. In that case, alias, you can give any C letter. Next time onwards, no need to be type here clear. Just press C and enter. That is how you are going to be giving the alias names here, guys. So here I was already shown you W command, which is used to check the how many users have been logged in into the system. See guys here, PTS/0. That means one user only have been logged in. So PTS nothing but sudo terminal. Okay, this is an interview question. This is sudo terminal. PTS stands for sudo terminal slave. So TTY ports are direct connections to the system. That means you're connecting your keyboard or your mouse. So those are TTY connections. Okay, PTS connections are SSH connections. So here, how many users have been get connected? Suppose now here PTS/0 means always in Linux counting starts with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. If I'm opening the duplicate terminal here, okay, here another terminal I opened. If I'm giving W this time, it is giving 2 guys. Now see guys, this time it is going to be giving here 2 PTS/1 because we have created another terminal here. Like that one, if I'm opening another duplicate terminal here, pts/2 also comes. See, W, pts/2. Like this one, if I'm creating another terminal, another duplicate terminal here, and W. Got it? So these are your terminals. Suppose now if I'm closing this, now see, only pts/0 and 1. If I'm closing this, only 1. Like this one, we can able to be get terminal. This one, see, at what time I have been logged in? At 11:39 I have been logged in. Okay? So it is giving all the activity and also history command here. That means you might be using the commands, Linux commands throughout the day. So indeed, you have been using the Linux commands throughout the day, but you want to check what are all the commands you have been used uh, in this one. History. మీరు ఏం కమాండ్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశారు మార్నింగ్ నుండి చెక్ చేసుకోవడానికి యూ కెన్ యూజ్ ద హిస్టరీ కమాండ్. మనం నిన్నటి నుండి యూజ్ చేసిన కమాండ్స్ అన్ని చూపిస్తాం. ఓకే, క్లియర్ ద స్క్రీన్. ఇప్పుడు మనం సి అని ప్రెస్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. So this is how you are going to be creating the files and then these things, guys. Okay, the basic commands I have shown you. So what you can do is you can create the directories. Okay, మీరు directories create చేయండి. So you can copy the directory from one, copy the files from one directory to the another directory. You just play around with the commands here, guys. Then you can understand better. So what you can do is see, guys, this is one directory. Directory A. Directory C. Okay. Now here you can create the files data 1, data 2, data 3, data 4. DB file. DB file 2. Okay, you can create this. Now what you can do is you can copy this DB file 1 into your directory. You just play around with the commands here. Okay, suppose now copy the files. ఈ డైరెక్టరీ సిలో నుండి డైరెక్టరీ ఏలో కాపీ చేయండి. అలాగే ఈ డైరెక్టరీ సి నుండి కూడా You can copy from directory B to directory A లో copy చేయండి. Some files you can copy. Okay. Suppose మీరు copy file 1 ని copy చేయండి. File 1 ని దీంట్లో copy చేయండి. File 1, file 2, anything you can copy into this. అలాగే you can also take this one file from directory A to దీంట్లో copy చేయండి. You just play around with the commands, then you will be get perfect this. Okay. So copy some file from directory A to directory B, and also from directory A to directory 3. ఇక్కడ కూడా మీరు కాపీ చేయొచ్చు. And from here, from directory B to directory B నుండి directory A కి కాపీ చేయండి. And other way, same way, here you can also copy like this one also. You just create this one. This is your simple assignment here. This. Okay. And I'm giving this assignment to you. That's all for the day, guys. We'll meet tomorrow.